Hello, I'm Veronica Bargerstock, and I'm going to be telling you about the play Vinegar Tom. I'm going to be telling you about two different design elements. One is a scenic transition, and the other one is a costume change. In the scenic transition, it went from one scene to another using rock music. I found this really interesting, and that is why I chose this to talk about. I didn't think it was going to work out at first because it had two different time periods on one stage. For instance, it had nowadays time period by having guitars, electric guitars, drums, microphones, stereos, and then it had then time period, which is the 1650s in England, and that was a castle background with everyone wearing 1600s clothing. I'm very surprised that it worked out, and I thought it worked very well because it helped keep the play very entertaining, and it also helped with the storytelling by explaining what happened in each scene before it went to a next scene. For instance, there was this one scene where a doctor was diagnosing this girl with hysteria, and I didn't know what was going on because all it had was a girl repeating something over and over and over again. But then after listening to the song Oh Doctor, it explained everything and I understood. Now I'm going to talk to you about a costume design change. This changed both the gender and the clothes of the characters. It went from the time period 1650 in England to the time period of now. I thought this was really interesting because they turned around on stage and just stripped, and I was like, that's a little weird because normally that doesn't happen in plays, or at least none of the ones I've ever seen. I was also very embarrassed for these girls because I would not feel comfortable doing that, so I find it very impressive that they were able to do so. I believe that this was used as a comic relief because it went from going from witches that were women that were about to die and be hanged to men that were talking about why girls get more hysteria than guys do. I also think that it was used as a transition to the end of the play because it is talking about how everything that we do nowadays would have been considered a sin and being a possible witch in that time period. Thank you.